Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Friends Rewatch podcast. My name is Jared. That's my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hello.
All right, so we are on episode 10. Probably one of my favorite episodes so far. We're going to get into the plot right now. Ross walks into the apartment with a new friend, Marcel the monkey. So this is the debut of Marcel.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Phoebe says she has 12 new songs about her mother's suicide and one about a snowman. Turns out the one about a snowman is still about her mom,
yeah.
So. Rachel mentions New Year's and gets schooled about it that they don't, or scolded about it that they don't like it, because none of them have dates and they're all going to be just standing there staring at the TV when New Year's hits. During Phoebe's set, a couple of guys are talking really loud, and one is Hank Azaria. So I don't know if you know who Hank Azaria is.
I don't know.
He plays Lenny on The Simpsons.
Okay.
He's also in the Transformer. He's in a lot of stuff. He's like one of the character actors. Like if you saw him, you'd be like, "Oh, there's that guy."
Okay.
He played in the Night of the Museum movies too, but I don't remember who he was. I think it's in that as well.
Okay, well I've never seen those either.
Okay. Crypto.
He's okay.
I know he's hitting the wall. He explains the conflict that they were having. That he said, this is we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
He explains the conflict where he said that Phoebe was like the most beautiful woman he's ever seen, and his friend said it was like Daryl Hannah or somebody.
Okay,
yeah. That she was the hottest woman he's ever seen, and that they're all kind of arguing about it. This is the introduction of David, Phoebe's on again, off again
boyfriend. Yeah, okay.
We cut to the gang decorating a Christmas tree and talking about why David is waiting super long to kiss her, because we're in high school, apparently. Phoebe is wanting to ask David to New Year's, and Chandler says, "Yeah, he already has Janice." That's the reintroduction of Janice.
Yeah, Janice. Oh boy.
David is talking to Phoebe about some science stuff. I kind of missed it. I was writing, so I kind of missed what he was talking about. And Phoebe wants to know why he hasn't kissed her. He explains he wants to, but the longer it goes, the more extravagant it has to be.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, so then she said he's like, well, then I want to feel like I want to sweep off my desk and, right. Wine. She's like, then do it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not really the sweeping type. And he does it anyway. They kiss, all that good stuff. Then they talk about New Year's and how everyone's going to have a date except Ross, because now Joey and Rachel also has it because Paolo's coming back early. So she'll have a date. Joey has a date. Chandler has a date. Everyone has a date.
Yeah.
Except for Ross.
The
only one that does.
Poor Ross.
Ross is always had the short end of the stick. Max, David's science partner, tells Phoebe about the grant they got and how they're going to miss. Everything's paid for.
Yes.
Very exciting stuff. Phoebe shows up to see David and talk to him, and Max blurts out how they aren't going to Minsk after all, because I want to sit here and
be with Phoebe,
kiss my girlfriend all day.
Yeah.
We cut to the party. Everyone's having a great time, and then Rachel comes in without Paolo. Turns out she fought some woman over a cab.
Yeah.
Brimley just has to be on your lap.
Yeah, Brimley needs to be with me.
I guess.
Do you want to talk in there?
She's like, no, I don't give kisses. Yeah, so, she's talking about this and how he missed his flight, and, she's very obviously beaten up. Monica's ex, Fun Bobby, comes over, and turns out his grandfather died, and he's not so fun anymore.
Yeah.
And then he kind of brings the party to a halt while he's talking about his grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby.
Max tells David how he's going to Minsk alone. He says it's not going to be the same, but it's still going to be Minsk.
Yeah.
Phoebe obviously can't allow this. Obviously, this is very important to David, and David obviously wants to go. But he said that if he goes, he's going to have to break up with Phoebe, and he doesn't want to do that. What was that? I thought he was going to jump. So she kind of makes the conversation happen and makes him go to Minsk anyway.
Right.
Everyone's days fall apart. Even Joey's date with a single mother having sex with Max in Monica's bedroom. So no one gets kissed except for Joey and Chandler because Joey just kisses Chandler.
Right.
That's where that ends.
Yeah.
A lot of good jokes. What was your take on this episode?
Yeah, this one was pretty funny. Of course, the monkey.
Yeah,
That was funny, but
a capuchin.
okay, so the next episodes and stuff, I'm gonna have to write a little bit more because I can't remember what they were talking about. And but it was so funny. Like my favorite joke off of this one was when Phoebe was like, "Why would somebody name their kid Bethel?" Like it was just like I can't remember what they were talking about, but then all of a sudden she's just like, "Why would someone name their kid Bethel?" It was just so funny. I was just like, because I don't know, Phoebe she just randomly says things, and so then you're just sometimes you don't expect what's going to come out of her mouth next, and then you're just oh my gosh, that was funny. And then of course I wrote about Phoebe's songs about her mom.
Yeah, which is everyone's just kind of in shock while she's singing it, which is pretty shocking, especially when you're around Christmas time and you're well, I want to hear a Christmas song.
Yeah, and she's over here.
The only Christmas song she has is about her mom's suicide.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know when we'll get to it, but Phoebe has a twin sister.
Right. I knew that.
Okay, you knew that. All right. We'll talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah, it's not like I haven't never seen any of the episodes. Right. I have seen them randomly, but I've never watched them from one on. So there are a lot of them I haven't seen.
Right.
But I do know that she had a twin sister. I remember that.
Tell me guys what it looks like for a thing. Pause, which is great. I love when that happens. Anyway, everyone can still hear me. Tell me what you think about the new setup. I'm trying different things. I want this to be the studio where we film, and then I'll edit. I usually edit out there. But
Yeah.
Just so it's a bigger space. My office is the smallest room in the house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's why it feels so cramped. I also have a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this will be the new studio, and I can just kind of arrange it however I need to for whatever we're doing.
Right.
I want your view on the studio.
I like it. I think it's a little bit more roomier. Yeah. I like the table.
Yeah, I like having an actual table.
Yeah. So, but
have enough room if I need to put stuff on here. I can.
Right. Yeah.
You don't have to
Right. Yeah. No, I like it.
All right.